us on World Report. Let's make a start with the top stories. US President Donald Trump has imposed Ukraine-related sanctions on Russian oil giants Lukoil and Rosneft, targeting companies that fund the Kremlin's war machine. The US Treasury Department says further action is possible, calling for a ceasefire in Ukraine. The Russian Foreign Ministry has slammed US energy sanctions, calling them counterproductive to peace efforts in Ukraine. Spokeswoman Maria Zakharova maintained that Russia's goals in Ukraine remain unchanged and stressed that the root causes of the conflict must be addressed. EU leaders are to show strong support for Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky at Brussels summit, discussing use of frozen Russian assets for $163 billion repatriation loan to Ukraine. The EU also plans a new sanctions package against Russia, including a ban on Russian LNG from 2027, while Kyiv seeks autonomy over how the UN loan funds are spent. Ukraine reports 7 deaths from Russian strikes, including 2 children. Meanwhile, US Vice President Marco Rubio has stated that US still wants to meet Russia despite putting sanctions on them. The 151st Assembly of the Inter-Parliamentary Union in Geneva, which ran from October 19 to 23rd, will wrap up today. The sessions addressed critical global issues such as humanitarian support and parliamentary cooperation. India also highlighted topics like food security and technological advancements in its parliamentary discussions. US Vice President J.D. Vance criticized Israel's parliament vote on West Bank annexation, calling it an insult and a stupid political stunt. His remarks come amidst ongoing diplomatic efforts to maintain the US-brokered ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. Vance reiterated that the Trump administration opposed the annexation of the West Bank by Israel. The EU and Egypt have held their first joint summit, securing multiple loan deals, including one for €4 billion in European aid to Egypt. These loans come with favorable terms to support Egypt's reform program. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen emphasized expanding business opportunities in Egypt. Israeli military launched airstrikes on Hezbollah's alleged military camp in eastern Lebanon's Bekaa region near the Syrian border. Despite a November ceasefire, Israel has continued to target Lebanon, escalating tensions under US pressure. Lebanon plans to disarm